Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM21. This is the Perfect Manager. We're on episode number 7. We are in second place in the league. We're at home, and we're taking on league leaders Bury. So we've got our hands full today. We'll see how we can do against what Tier 9 has to offer, the best that they have to offer, as they are clear advantage in the league. Early on, 10 minutes in, they already had 4 shot attempts. That was our first. So, yeah, they're looking pretty good compared to us at this point. We were told to go cautious today, so I might have to switch this up. Back heel for the pass on that one. It ends up giving it away as Coppin has to retreat to get the ball instead of playing it through like Parsons should have. But here we go. Next attempt, Davis. Ball over the top. Doesn't find the target. Parsons' interception gets a chance and a goal! Brandon Parsons' second of the season. Yes. Okay. On to something here. Of course, Parsons really only gets those starts on top when we bring him into the side, as our assistant manager, when they're managing the team, has a fairly different look. I mean, like 9 changes to the 11 positions that we have. Shots are nearly even now. Possession is starting to go our direction. So after a very, very quick start by Bury, in that first few minutes, we now have the advantage going forward. Half hour in. This would draw us level on points if the result holds, and with goal differential, we would be just ahead. Oh, wow, that ball really tailed off in the opposite direction of what I expected. That thing was heading out for an easy goal kick. I thought for sure that Holmes could go pick it up quite easily. From where that landed, just outside the 6-yard box, I feel like Holmes should have gotten to that ball. And then somehow that ball just had so much spin on it that instead of going straight out for a goal kick, it kind of swerved, curled, and went out towards the corner. Here's Collum with the steal. He's got 2 run. Oh, nice. Good save. Got that in, found a way in, found an open teammate, and we got the shot off, got it on target, but good save. 1-1 here at the half-hour mark. Ooh. Oh, that could have been a dangerous play. That could have been dangerous. So at the moment, we slip to 3rd place. If we come away with the win, we will move into the current league lead. Oh! It's understandable that was missed. Coppin, it's right behind the other player. And they get ahead to deflect it at him. Oh, wow, halftime. Okay, I was worried that was an injury. 9-9 on the shots, 56% possession. So after we get that lead and after we started taking control, they fought back. So really back and forth through that half. You can see we, again, regained control late. So I think each team had about 2 periods of time during that first half where they were in control of the game, and second half could absolutely go either direction. Crawford on a yellow, gotta watch out for that. Let's go ahead and go with we're happy. There you go, inspired. Let's keep it up. I think I'd be okay with a draw here. A loss could really hurt. Oh, City. Why the clearance? We established possession and you were not marked. Should have started going off to the races. Okay, give that one away. Give that one away. Nice play from Crawford, but we give it away again. And again. Double block. Actually, I had one of those odd goals last night go against us that I was very much involved in a very tight game. It was 2-2 at the time. We ended up losing on that last goal. A few minutes left in the game. 3 attacking players, 4 defenders in the area. Shoot, they got 2. That's not good. That's not good. I'm not sure we're going to come back from this. Off the throw, Coppin, weak clearance, but it is off the header. Only going to get so much power from the throw. Ooh. Hints of the offside there. No check. Very much looked like that could have been offside. We'll say Yeah, that looks offside to me, but they're marking it just level. Certainly looked offside from the angle that we're sitting at, that he was a hair behind. Well, anyway, we're going to have to go more aggressive here. Crawford is hurting, tired. Save them, get them out of there. White's having a bad day and not feeling it. Let's see, what can we do for an option? Joe Siri. Kazeni, we blast that in twice. But anyway, pass was coming in to the lead striker, and I outstretch a foot and block that incoming pass from the player that I was marking who made the attempted pass. But then it goes off one foot and then comes off the other foot. That ends up straight onto that player anyway. So it dinged right off my legs, and then they take the shot, and then it dings off of the player who was marking them, and then our keeper reacting to the deflection gets a hand to it, pushes it away, but only pushes it straight off our other defender, and it goes off them and in. So that thing just ping-ponged around like crazy and then somehow ended up in the back. We lose this one, unfortunately. We do get that one goal. Bury, strong side. They were clearly a little bit better than us, and I'd say we were a little unlucky to not get a result, but you can also see that right now, without some additional players, we're a little short of where we need to be. Just a little short, but we are. And we now slip to third place and 6 points adrift. It's only 7 matches into the season, though, and we're actually going to push forward quite a bit here. So assistant manager in charge is a little worrying, but we'll give them a shot. Well, let's go ahead and move forward in time. After pushing on a month and a half, we are back up into second place and comfortable there. We have a 5-point gap behind us to a trio of teams, but then we have exactly where we left off with Bury, a 6-point gap. Over that month and a half stretch, we had just a single loss and then won all of the other matches that we played during there. But the one big piece of team news from that is that simple fact that we're an amateur team and we're loaded with unpaid players, as Colin goes really close to scoring on that one, just inside the 20th minute. So it's really hard to retain players that we don't actually have locked down on real contracts. Literally the whole team, there's just one in Stephen Reed. That's the only player who is locked into anything and we couldn't forcibly hang on to. Well, anyway, as Holmes makes a save, that was offside though. We lost our center mid. Not Davis, but the other one, Matty Ward. So Matt Ward is gone, and we do not have any sort of replacement at this point. We've not been able to find any quality players through scouting here of late. I do have about 8 players this Coppin should have scored. Are you kidding me? From that point, that was a good save, but Coppin should have scored. Really should have scored on that one. Well, we've got another 8 or so players on trial. I don't think any of them are going to end up making the squad, but that was from that last 6 weeks of scouting reports, and so we offered a bunch of trials, and they all come in and are worthless. Again, I'm going to take another look inside the scouting department, not at the ones that have been directly offered up, but see if there's any new names after this game is played. But while we're comfortably in second place in the league, and that's good, that means nothing. There is only a single promotion spot from this division, and it is the champion. So we've got one really, really good team, and it might end up taking us another year at this level as a result, because we're just not on their level, and we're not finding anybody, and unless we can, again, raise our profile somehow, some way. Nice through ball, Parsons. Oh, Malone is doing a really effing good job in this game. This was the second place side 6 weeks ago after we slipped a spot and ended up in third place, losing to Bury. They are not in second place now. Obviously, we are, but they're not also in third place where they had been before that game. Anyway, they're down to fifth place, so they have slipped slightly. But I did tell you there was a trio of teams that are exactly 5 points behind. 3, 4, 5. That's a trio of teams. So they're just behind on goal differential is all, meaning they're still the team right behind us in terms of points. But at the half, it's 7-1. It's all us, 68% possession. We're on the road here, totally dominating this one, but we have not managed to score any goals yet. And that is entirely down to a goalkeeper who has had an excellent first half and absolutely kept them in this game. They've made, 3, 4 really excellent saves. Otherwise, we'd have, 2, 3, 4 goals by now. So Siri is the one who's into the side. He was our starter for a while, alongside Matty Ward when we first got him. Kazeni finally opens the tally early second half, and that was a difficult attempt at a save, and the keeper really had it. The guy makes an incredible move there. Kazeni, little 1-2. Not a major 1-2, but a little 1-2 and outside the box. Keeper can't reach that one, but he certainly had a good effort on it. 6 shots on target. Having a really strong showing there. We just can't seem to beat this keeper, who again makes an excellent aggressive move there, but we recover the ball and have a chance maybe at something, but we reset backwards. Coppin beats his man, gets inside, cuts inside, and makes it 2. Noah Coppin, excellent play there. Solo effort, really, on that one. And he lays it off for Callum, and then Callum just sets it up, makes a run. Coppin beats his man, shielding out the ball, getting that first touch, and then cuts inside the man. He's got 2 defenders on him, and he just dribbles circles around him and slots it in the bottom corner. 2-0. 7 shots on target of 9 attempts, so just excellent efficiency today. And you can see how different the two teams are as Pearson misses by... Oh, what a save from Malone. Wow, Reed, that was a beautiful free kick. Absolutely wonderful stuff for this level. And he kept it out. Goalkeeper Malone is having a fantastic day. I mean, despite letting 2 in, he's got a 7.0 rating, the only one on their team with a 7 or above. In fact, it's getting even better, 7.1 now. I think we'll stay positive. White is feeling it. Let's go ahead and bring him off before we risk any sort of injury. I'm going to go with Shane Batt, and then we're going to have to get into the tactics here real quick because Siri is somebody who can play that position a bit better. Ugh, but Batt is not good. Keep them the way they are? No, it's not good either way. Okay. That's Bat for you. Maybe should have brought Charles in instead. 80th minute. It's fine. We're up 2-0. Here's Coppin. Mr. Magic. Again, really great play there. Unlucky to not get a goal the way he set that up. Let's go ahead and head to the subs list. Let's bring in Charles. Get the yellow card out of there so we don't run that risk of finishing with 10. Here's Siri. Out on the wing now. Decent cross, but doesn't go anywhere. Reed, great ball. Parsons. Ooh. Offside? Really? Sure looked like he was standing right next to the center back. Coppin. Collab gets in the box. Lays it off, though. Siri saves it, keeps it in, gets across. We get to it. Coppin chases it down. Reed's shot is blocked. Siri's cross is blocked. Out for a throw. Final minutes. So just about do it. There's Crawford. Back to his partner in crime. There's Coppin in the box again. 2 defenders on him. Lays it off. Colin crosses, but it's cleared. There's Charles. Kazani. Not going anywhere at the moment. There's Colin. Another cross. Parsons' chance. It's blocked. And laid it off for Kazani, but he does not get all of that one. It looks like it was a little off balance. Feet weren't quite set right for that. Foot was already planted. Into stoppage. This will just about do it. It's like 2-0 for a final. Reed sets up Parsons. Parsons looking for a teammate. It's blocked, but Siri gets across in, and that's grabbed by the keeper, who had an excellent day. Really excellent day for their keeper. As we head into the point of the season where we are now past halfway, it's time. We haven't done anything this season yet on approaching the board. Of course, we have that high determination, but we also have low money. So it's really hard to actually get anything out of them because, well, there just isn't money to be had, especially now that we're paying players, even though there's very few people coming to the game. So we're going to try to improve training facilities. I have a feeling it's going to fail, and yeah, without an immediate, I think that did not go according to plan. We're still second place as we've hit this halfway point, and they've rejected present financial situation as expected. Let's go ahead and get into that next game. Break that threshold that is the halfway point. You can see we're still behind Bury, 5 points back through 18 played. Just a 2-point gap over Peace Haven, and only 5 points over the fourth place side. So things have gotten a little tighter actually behind us, despite the fact that we've actually maintained a decent record of late. We've won 3 straight, but they had already closed that gap when we lost 2 out of 4 and a draw in one of those others over that middle stretch right there. Now the team news as we enter this start of the second half match, which is on the road at a 6th place side. The team news is we lost another player, literally the day after the last match that we played live. That was about 3-4 matches ago. And we've seen a couple struggles. Actually, that might have been 4 or 5 matches ago. Well, anyway, the player we lost is Column. As Parsons, onside, no flag. That's his 4th of the season, and we go up 1-0. Okay, that was nice. Kazeni, Parsons lays it off for Siri. And definitely onside, it's the right back who gave us a little extra space. It was close with whether he was behind the center back or not. He might have been a half step beyond him by that point, but the right back was about a step and a half back from everybody else. And that was definitely enough, as Coppin's going to keep this one in. Yes. Finds Siri inside. Reeves sets to Coppin. Parsons shots blocked. Kazeni blasts it way too high. Got underneath it. Leaned back and skied that one. Well, anyway, so what we had is Column has left us. So Reed has moved to his natural position at left back. Davis has moved to his natural position of right back. So that has made our defense much stronger. That's made our fullbacks really the focal point of this team, as 2 of our absolute best players are in those 2 fullback positions, and that's going to give us a lot of strength. Plus Coppin on that left wing. You throw that together, we are very strong there. Kazeni's played well. And so we've got a little bit of ability up the middle, but much, much less than before, because now Charles, who was one of our recent signings at the beginning of the season, one of those add some depth, future striker kind of talent, but also a center mid, is now playing that center mid as Parsons makes that 2. But Siri, who was the previous center mid, very much somebody we needed an upgrade on as Kazeni. That was all just that header of the goalkeeper ball out that was stray. Kazeni just slammed it right back forward, and Parsons got on the end. 8-0 on the shots. Half an hour into this thing, but here's Edwards going to take a shot, hits the wall, and then the follow-up blasts well over the bar. So center mid, very, very weak position for us right now, as both guys are about 1.5 stars. Kazeni's going to get there. He's going to get that ahead to Parsons. Parsons does not have help, does not have support, but he finds Kazeni on the run. He gets a second chance at it after it got blocked, and very much caught the keeper out a little bit, but it goes a little bit wide. That ball does not make it through, but we're in control here in the middle. The team is definitely not as strong. Here's White with a chance, but the keeper's going to make a save. Got called for offside. I thought he was well on. I didn't even think that was close. I thought that was a good 3 to 4 steps onside. That ball on the top, a little too long. That one's going to go out. No, Davis keeps it in. Gets aggressive play by Charles, but he gets it. There's Parsons on the run through. Really nice. Parsons is making some excellent runs right now. Approaching halftime, and we hold that 2-0 lead Everybody's fresh. Davis is on a yellow, but that's the one player you can trust out there, as they're one of the best players in the league. And away we go with our second half here. Can we come away with 3 points on the road? Offside right at the start. I guess that's not right at the start of the half, is it? Just first highlight is all. Kazzetti knocks that one away, hits Parsons through, and makes it 3. You can see our strength here today is just getting Parsons on the run, getting those through balls, getting him one-on-one with the keeper, where he's finishing well. Kazzetti just deflects that ball, and then quickest to get it to recover, and then Parsons just outruns the defense. Play it right through the center backs. 3-0. That should be 3 points. Now we can think about subbing Davis as White. Nice control, but Bartlett makes the save. White should have gone near post considering where the keeper was. But it wasn't a terrible shot, but White really struggles to score. And was somebody that we really wanted to replace for this season and have not been able to do. There's Coppin. Finds Kazzetti. That goes over. 3-0. Reed. Free kick. Crawford. Coppin. 4th of the game. And we've got this one in control. It's a foregone conclusion. Let's go ahead and call it there. So 3 more points, continuing our strong position in the league. But we have a major problem, and that is Bury. There's only the one promotion place, and Bury look destined to win the league. They're a good team. We are certainly not a bad team, and we're holding up, and we're doing well considering the 2 losses we've had. We have picked up a couple minor players that have given us a little more depth. And by the way, we have a player on trial right now who has agreed to a contract. We're just waiting for them to sign on, who actually will be able to feature in the first team, but it's a center back. He'll give us a little more strength at that position, giving us 3.5 solid defenders. As Crawford's pretty good, but not great. You could just about say that we'll have a solid defensive line, all 4. And okay keeper, even though Holmes is only 2 stars. That they're definitely okay. So we'll be solid in the back, but we're still going to be pretty weak in center mid. And then, of course, there's that constant threat of losing players, as we have lost a couple. We have a good manager. It helps keep players around. But it obviously doesn't stop it entirely. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.